Okay, so first of all, hi y'all. Welcome back to another video. Um, couple little disclaimers. So firstly, normally I film my videos at night, like night, around midnight type thing. But for the first time, I am filming my video during the day. So, and there's construction going on near my house. So if you guys hear that through the video, I'm super sorry, but can't help it. Secondly, we're kind of going back in time. I put a poll up on my Instagram to see if you guys want to see the first sketchbook I ever had, and it's not even a sketchbook, it's a llama notebook. So, and y'all said yes. I asked it few months back, y'all said yes then. And I actually asked it this week, and y'all said yes once again. So, more or less, we're just like going down memory lane. Disclaimer, I would not say the art in here is good relative to my own art style and my art now. This is my personal opinion. I would say comparatively to now, a lot of people would agree. And I'm not saying that if this was someone else's art, it would be bad. I'm just saying that I've definitely learned a lot the past few years since I have done this sketchbook. This sketchbook is from 2020. And again, it's not even a sketchbook, it's just a notebook. Like, it's lined and everything. So I started it April 11th of 2020, and I finished it August 19th of 2020. And again, with this being a notebook, like, it just has like notebook stuff, and there's no backing or anything. Don't know what that was about. So yeah, this is a regular notebook, nothing special about it. So yeah, and actually, last year or something, I labeled that was sketchbook 1. Again, I would not say these drawings are good now, but then I really liked this one, I think. It's Joey, and I forget the other girl's name, but it's Friends. There will be a lot of Disney sketches in here, I'm sure. So, and I'm also sorry if you hear my dog in the background, but, most of these things I did, label, believe it or not. So there's some Lilo and Stitch and Hercules, and this was Loki and Thor, but I marked them out. And then this is Baby Blue from Rio, and actually I like that. That's not half bad. I don't know what this was, to be totally honest. It's just a bunch of names. So Max and Snowball, I think, are like, oh, Max, Snowball, and Rooster. Oh, and Cotton. Oh, those are all from The Secret Life of Pets. Okay, I remembered. This was done 4/22 of 20. This says Average John. I think it was part of like a Inktober prompt or something. I've done quite a few of these. I made Pepsi into human. This is done 4/23 of 20. I'm gonna be running through these relatively quick. Just so y'all are aware, because I don't really have that much commentary on them. So anymore at least. So 4/23 of 20. This is Bonnie. So I think this was like a OC I was trying to make or something. This was actually a painting plan, and I actually sold that at a convention, so I no longer have it. This was Poseidon as a human. I remember that because I don't know. That's the 5/3 of 20. This is like a mask design for OC that I was gonna make, which I don't know if I even ever made. That's Captain Marvel. That's Wonder Woman and Cristiano Ronaldo, which I don't watch soccer anymore, so. And those are all done 5/5/20. I don't know who this is. I think it was just like a person on Pinterest. So Katanu, again, I think this was just a person on Pinterest. These are all done 5/5/20. These are all done 5/9/20. That's, I think, another person from Pinterest. Varys and Obi-Wan. Oh, and Cardoon, 5/13/20. And that was gonna be one of the Jedi, but I did not finish it. This was for a portfolio in one of my classes. This was gonna be Stanley and Dave Filoni, Ahsoka. That looks like it's Wolf and Kit Fisto. That was done 5/13/20. I just gotten some new colored pencils, so I did Benny from The Sandlot. That's 5/21/20. And then I think I was doing this during Mermaid or something like that. It just says Mermaid Challenge. But that's done 5/21/20. Some Sandlot art. Yeah, just some Sandlot art. This is done 5/22 and 5/22 and 5/22. That's Sabine Wren. Those are Sandlot. This was planning for Mandalorian armor. More Sandlot. Just done 5/23/20. Even more Sandlot. 5/23/20. I was on a Sandlot kick for some reason. This is my favorite page in this sketchbook. Which was done 5/28/20. I just did a bunch of random, like, nature doodles. But out of this whole sketchbook, that's my favorite page. Literally a picture I saw on Pinterest. A draw this in your style I found on Pinterest, and I actually really like that. Relatively speaking. This is done 5/28, and this was done May 30th, and I was doing a prompt list. This was day 1 plant. Again, prompt list. This was day 2 weather, rain, lightning, and thunder. I think that was supposed to be Zeus. Or maybe Hercules or something. I don't know. And then day 3, this said sun. This was done June 1st. Day 4 is failed science experiment on June 2nd. And she's like some kind of gargoyle, Renaissance something. I don't know. Tried to copy, well, no, this wasn't, I didn't draw this, someone else did. Another draw this in your style. Again, I don't think it looks that horrible. Could look a lot worse. This is done June 2nd. 2 more draw this in your styles. I really like that one. That one actually turned out pretty cute, not gonna lie. It's done 6/3/20 and also 6/3/20. Tried to do that colored pencil eyes again. This doesn't have a date. Another draw this in your style. It's pretty cute. 6/4/20. I don't know what this is. Maybe like Norway or Iceland? I don't know. One, two. I covered that up, so I don't know what that is. Day 8, so I'm back on the prompt challenge. And this is element, so I did like a elf girl water bending question mark. Day 9 is phobia / fear / nightmare. I had a nightmare about one of those monkey things, so I did that. Day 5 is organic and man-made, or day 10, sorry. And that's 6/7/20. And I think, honestly, I took that from Pinterest. I was not very original when I was younger. This is a Make a OC challenge, from 6/9 to 20. I named her Mila or Mila, and she was based off of that checkered cherry painting that I did. This was 6/9 of 20. I think I tried to make a true layer OC, which I don't know why. I drew Aang. I actually really like that Aang. And then I was starting to draw Momo, and I didn't. Started to draw a tiger, and I didn't. Someone else drew mushrooms in here. This is 6/24/20. Prompt was sunflower. So I drew her. It's from Longhorn. I took my sketchbook to Longhorn and I did some drawing. I really like that. That was like a quote-unquote commission for someone. I wouldn't really say it was a commission. It was more like a request, and it was for their profile picture at the time. So, more doodling random people. A bunch of random Pinterest images. Some Bucky, Sam, bunch of eyes, and randomness. More eyes. Bunch of crayon doodles. He looks a lot like Superman. It wasn't Superman. It was an OC I tried to make, but, you know. Moana, Bucky, and Thor. 7/27 to 20, so I'm gonna assume. Well, I don't even know when those are because those are taped in, so. Clint, some elf girl, more eyes. This is that other OC that looks like Clark Kent. And then he was done 8/14 to 20. Some Bucky doodles. That was off of Pinterest, and I tried to make a Hogwarts OC. And that's not, none of these are dated. These are OCs that I was gonna make. This was the Hogwarts, my Hogwarts OC. This was one of the characters. Another Hogwarts character that I tried to make. And then I just did this. I actually like this. I might redraw her, to be honest. But, yeah, I just tried to make a Togruta OC, and I actually like her. Another Hogwarts OC. This is done 11/27, so we have some date there. Transformers OC? Yeah. I tried to do a Transformer OC, but I don't draw robots, so that idea was quickly abandoned. This was my first concept of Smiley. And if I can find any of the later art of her, which I'm sure I can, I'll put it here. But I actually abandoned her many years ago, at this point. But that was done 1/29 of 2021. Okay, so this was labeled wrong then, at the front. And this is August 19th of 2020, so. More OCs that I tried to do. Oh, that was one of my Star Wars OCs that I used to have. And I don't know why I made her, but I did, so there's that. And then Zuko and Aang from After Our Last Airbender. Pedro Pascal. Very old drawing, but honestly, I still kind of like it. I think just because of the composition and stuff. It only kind of looks like him, but I like it. These are off of Pinterest. This, I sort of did off Pinterest. I, like, saw the pose, and I think I did a character like that. And then you guys are gonna see a familiar, again, off of Pinterest. A semi-familiar face, this character. I partially got her off Pinterest. I think I saw the jacket and I made the character, if I remember correctly. But I redrew her this year, so I will post that or put that here. But I redrew her. a lion, I don't know, and an owl. I think that was going to be from one of my Assassin's Creed OCs that I had. Clint, a hummingbird, I think because I just got Copics or something. Painting plan, and just some doodles of sculpture. This was some concept art. This was done 1/13/2021. And Harley from Pinterest. A vampire lady from Pinterest. And like a pinup-esque girl from Pinterest. All these are from Pinterest if you haven't noticed. And here are the familiar faces you guys will probably recognize. My werewoman and my snake charmer that I redrew. I've drawn my werewoman a couple times. I'll put her here. And I actually just finished a drawing of her. And I'll share that with you guys one second. I actually just finished the sketchbook spread, so you're not gonna see this side, but I'll show you this side. But I just did this drawing of her. Sorry, the page is curling really bad from the paint, but I just did a drawing of her. And sorry, this is always so hard for me. I did some texture and stuff with some paint on top of the alcohol marker, and I really like how it looks. Not gonna lie, this is probably my most favorite drawing I've ever done of her. And I keep doing her in this 3/4 turning around side/back pose. I think because this is what I drew in the original. But I want to change it up. I'm actually working on a werewolf form for her. So yeah, that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this little trip down memory lane with me. Hopefully it's a shorter video, but yeah, I'll probably be doing this with the rest of my sketchbooks because I'm currently on sketchbook 13, and I've done my past 2 or 3 sketchbooks on the channel, but I've not done all of these past ones, and I feel like I've made quite a bit of progress. And again, y'all voted yes on the other ones, so I'm trying to get those uploaded, get some content for y'all. So hope y'all liked this, and I hope it shows you that progress is possible. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully have another one coming to you soon.